Wegerle. That's a clever turn. He's got the better of David Platt. Sinton's in now. Rangers looking for a second and very nearly finding it. And might still do as it's returned by Bardsley. Great. Trying to serve Gascarino in the air. That's a handball by Clark. So Nielsen making his way forward. 15 minutes to go. And the First Division leaders behind here in West London. Cowans with the free kick. That's Nielsen! And they're not behind anymore. Kent Nielsen, 1-1.
Rangers move up a couple of places to 11th. Rangers collecting 3 wins in the last 4 matches. Transfer news, Dominic Iorfa signs from Royal Antwerp, while keeper Nicky Johns, he goes to Mason United on a free transfer. And now it's Littlewood Cup finalist Nottingham Forest at home, and this is a game televised round the globe by Worldwide Soccer.
Queen's Park Rangers kick off. They're much improved, really on something of a roll since Don Howe has assumed responsibility as the first-team coach here. Effectively, he's the manager. And he's re-established morale, which took a little bit of a battering in some difficult days when Trevor Francis was in charge of the club. But Nottingham Forest haven't been at their best since they qualified for next month's Littlewood's Cup final. And Brian Clough has been issuing through the media some fairly stern warnings to his players that heads might roll and Wembley places shouldn't be taken for granted. Rice, nice touch. Carr. All the early signs here are very promising for this match. Already players on both sides full of great ideas, and the willingness to shoot epitomised by Sansom. And that was an effort that looked destined to find the far corner until Steve Sutton flung himself far to his left to reach it and just pour it past the post. Clough. Jemson and Pearce through the centre here, giving Queen's Park Rangers a problem. Carr. Tricking Sansom. Oh, it hit Jensen. Oh, and Pearce has skied it from the edge of the 6-yard box. And he played an energetic part in that attack. The Forest captain, and very nearly rounded it off. He strode forward as he loves to do and then found Franz Carr. Sansom had to be careful here not to trip Carr. If Carr had gone down, it might have been a penalty. The cross was whipped in, and then Pearce, on his weaker foot in truth, hit it into the crowd. Rice. Gaynor may have made something for himself here. Parker, the extra man is Laws, who loves to shoot from outside the penalty area. Brian Laws, who aimed for that top corner. And for a moment, it looked as though he would find it. The ball arrowing well away from the dive of Seaman, but it kept on rising. And it was a fine effort from the fullback. And very close indeed. Walker. So much for Forest comes through Nigel Clough when he's really on top of his game. Dispossesses Sansom. Rice gives the ball though to Paul Parker. And Sinton embarking on a run. Help from Wegerle. Oh, and Sinton's got it back again, and he scored! Well, if you haven't seen Andy Sinton before, Steve Sutton certainly has. There was an indication there of why he's moving closer and closer to international recognition. He ran at Forest and then realised there wasn't a way through the first time. Wegerle drove it back in again. Sinton collected, and slid it beyond Sutton. An excellent goal in its construction and in its taking. Nottingham Forest start the second half a goal down. Their last 3 games, a 3-0 defeat at Arsenal, a 4-2 home defeat by Coventry, and a disappointing 1-1 draw at Charlton, where they were lucky to avoid defeat there. Their performance hasn't been faltering really in this match, but they've got to hit back from the Andy Sinton goal that they conceded after 26 minutes. Pearce trying to do just that. There are 2 to his left. Oh, underside of the bar, is it in? No. It was a magnificent shot. But Rongroves believed it didn't cross the line. We have the benefit of another look. Seaman totally beaten. Parker. Wegley. Well, at the moment, Nigel Clough playing on the left-hand side for Forest, with Gaynor pushing up front with Jemson. Parker, Clark. Back with Wilkins. McDonald. Wilkins. Rangers trying to put their passes together now, as they did in the first half, and it's Paul Parker! Oh, dear. He's not scored in the league since his move here from Fulham, and that was a wonderful opportunity to change that. It was a very patient move, but it had a lot of quality in it as well, particularly that last flick by McDonald. One defender finding another, and Rangers might well feel they should have been 2 up. Bardsley. It's with him again. Parker, actually, as he was fouled by Clark, he did well to squeeze the pass away. Rangers trying to come again with Sansom. Rice has won it back for Forest. Clough dispossessed by Parker. Needs a player outside him. It's Simon Barker. Parker's got another shot on here. Has he got his goal? No! Everything but. He really is such an exciting young player with speed and brain. But taking chances is, I'm afraid, bottom of his list of attributes. Well, he could have had a couple in a couple of minutes. Walker. Gary Parker. Wilkins lunged and didn't get there, and the referee helped Queen's Park Rangers then. It was just a little change of direction, a deviation on the ball that suited Wegley. Wegley, who was born in South Africa and learnt his football in the United States. There has been talk of him trying to get citizenship of the United States to take part in the World Cup. Doesn't look likely, though. He's married to an American girl.